Hello there, my name is Vladimir. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to work with a lip syncing and face swapping all in one package. So we're going how to install it and how to use it. And we will utilize by using extensions in Stable Diffusion with automatic 1111 installation environment. And we also look how to run this as standalone for those who does not want to use it any Stable Diffusion and want to run just that application for face swapping and lip syncing. Okay, before we start installing, I want just point and say thanks to the creator of the Wave Tulip Studio for providing all this code and extension available for us for free to use. But besides free use, they also have Patreon supporters, and if you want to support the work, you're more than welcome. All links will provide down below, and trust me, even little support mean a lot for the developers. As well, if you want to standalone, link is down below here in Wave Studio, and it's available for everyone. You just need to scroll down here where it says 01 available to all. It's a little bit older version, but it's still working just fine, and you just need register, download it, and use it. Of course, if you want to have questions or access special chat, then you'll need it. Pop up your tiers to, I think, at least $5. I'm not sure. Actually, let's go click right here. If we click upgrade, you can see right there is a tiers for the supporters. Okay, but you don't need to do this. Again, it's appreciated, but don't need it. What you need to do for the Stable Diffusion is what we're going first. We want to go to the GitHub code and take this code for our extensions. The reason is because if we're going inside the extensions for Stable Diffusion and going from available, just preload it, I don't see there in extensions, but you can install from URL. For this, inside our GitHub, links again down below there, we can go in, click on a code and copy this path. Just click and copy. And in Stable Diffusion, just going to paste in install from URL and click install. I won't do this because already installed, and it just give me error when I try to do this. Next, after installation, you're going to go back and just verify that our installations right there as the Wave Tulip UHQ is installed. For me, it did require restart the server by itself. After I restart, it's actually start showing right here as a tab, so I can start using. Okay, one other things, when you restart, you install your extensions and you restart it, it will download it necessary files. However, some files it won't be downloaded, and those is the models you need specifically going and download by yourself. Again, from link down below to the GitHub, if you scroll down below where is installations going, you'll notice right here it will have models that you needed. This is its open file. It's okay. Let me show you. If you right click, open to new tab, we open, you'll notice some of them will open in like OneDrive, and you just click and download them. So it's not just click on a link, sometimes it's a little bit confusing. It's downloaded from OneDrive. They're not very big files, but for some reason it took so long time. I just don't know. It's take a long time. And right here is a path where you need to install it. Whatever you put your original extensions located, like in my case, it was located in Stable Diffusion extension SD here, and you can go down to like models, okay, or other areas, and you can see right here they will specify like checkpoints. Okay, go right there and save this file there. You'll have this save in this in the same checkpoint, and these two of these files, it took forever for some reason they're downloading. But anyway, here's the next. Notice you have 3 other files, the exactly same files, so don't download it all 3 of them. Just look on alternative links and download one of them. And it's kind of path. If you look on the name of the file, they kind of give away the exactly same name file and located in the same location. So these 3 is the same files, just download only one, depending on where you want to get from. And of course, your other model of the face swap face, you want to download it. These ones you need download manually. They won't download it automatically. And due to my impatience things, I missed them originally, and I'm like, oh crap, why it does not work? Yes, so I need to go back and you know, patience is solving a lot of stuff, and read documentation do help actually. But yeah, pay attention to this, because that one was a little bit problem for me, and hopefully you'll be just fine with this. Next, under this you have just the usage, but we're also going to look this in our extension. But that is not all. I run in several different problems. It just start breaking. One thing does not work, another does not things work. So I look on the standalone, and I found some stuff that they recommend install or do for standalone actually work here as well. You kind of need to do, at least for me. I don't know, in your case maybe different, and but I will show you what's happening. So if you're going in standalone and you look down, you'll notice they have it all very beautiful actually installations to go if you actually follow the installations. But mainly what is happening, we need to install Python, Git, and CUDA. You don't necessarily need to install it if you already have it. If you don't, let's go ahead, type cmd command prompt. So we'll run right here command prompt, and just in command prompt type Python versions. In this case, we just verified that we have a version. They require is a 10.11. This works just fine, 10.10. It's not latest, and one thing from personal experience, you not always want to have it latest, because some library was developed on the older code and they may not work in the latest release. Okay, next we want to verify if we have a Git, and same, you have a Git versions right here. And the next one, it's what kind of caught me, because when I and I remember I did install it, but when I try to do this, and mine, it was giving errors. In good, you will have it like this, telling you that already the NVIDIA CUDA library is already installed, a developer library. In my case, that wasn't there. So what has happened, I went to this download area, links down below again. For me, it was Windows X, so I selected this way. You can select 11 if I'm running on Windows 11, but Windows 10 was working just fine. Local, download it, and install it. After installations, it did require for me to restart my server. After restart server, it's found okay. So it's again, all environment variables wasn't reading after installations. So it's actually, I didn't need to restart all operational system, all Windows need rebooted for this to just grab it and start working on this. Okay, after this install it, next things also what I noticed you need to do, and you need actually going and install on a GitHub, have a key, and those keys you're putting inside the JSON. I'll show you this a little bit later when we're going to install it standalone. That is kind of important things to do, but I did not find that is required for my Stable Diffusion Automatic 11.11. So anyway, let's say you've done this, you're in Automatic 11.11 right now, and we'll just going in a tab called Wave 2 Leap Studio, and let's look over all this environment first. So you'll notice on the left side you have the video, your video, where we can drag and drop video inside. We have a face swap if you want to swap the face. If you don't, just leave it alone and don't need to worry about this. You have a couple models, Wave 2 leaps and gain, so it depends which one you want to use. You can use it, you can play with both of them. You have it's moving and only mouth 2 checkbox. Only mouth, it will apply on the mouth. It will ignore like cheeks changing, chin, so it will be just the lips itself. Maybe work okay for the cartoon, you can play around. In some cases, it may work a little bit better when you have a beard. You can see right here. It does not necessarily like mustache and a beard when it's applied to this case. And no smoothing, it's edges. We also have a resize factor. Resize factor, it is not making better if you're making numbers, it's actually reducing quality. So if I have my resize factor to 1, it's meaning that what video is out. And if I do it, it's make like 2, it's decreasing by 2s, so it's make smaller. Usually when I test or just creating something, I make it smaller, so it will process much faster for me till I find something is working. After I can increase my quality. So you have it mouth, mask delete, it's make smaller, mask erode, it's all going around the area where the mouth is applied. Same if you look on the right side, you have the padding top and bottom, so it's how much. If it start, you can reduce padding. If it start cutting off chin, so you can play with these. And again, in this case, you have the kind of to look on a result how it's work. And here on the middle, this is related to our sound. So let's go remove this. What is meaning? We have it our language. You can select, predefine what language you want to use it, gender, speakers, different speakers. And after you select, you can preview the voices. So right
Things
here.
I could talk about, but it would probably sound similar to this.
So this is just a voice that you can have a text to voice. And for example, down below, I just put it, the voice, the text, I want to convert it to the voice itself. If you don't want it, you can just drop your audio file down below if you have it your own audio or something you want to use it. But if you just have a text, we just leave it temperature and silence all together and just click on the generate. Notice this generate and this generate this same name, but they're doing different. One, it will be here. It will be generate just for the voice to take a text and convert to the voice. And this one is actually to convert to create image itself. And let's see when it's finished processing here. Okay, it's done. Let's preview.
Why don't bananas ever get lonely? Because they hang out in bunches.
There you go. You can see it's took text, convert to this. And when you're done, you just click generate. You'll notice right here you have it video, restore face, and next you have it also generate a video. Well, let's preview what is created because I already done this. And this is without face swap. This is just straight down. Notice it's have a little bit problem, how say, with the beard down below because I did not optimize anything. It just default values, and let's get out.
Why don't bananas ever get lonely? Because they hang out in bunches.
So it's actually tracking not bad. If you notice, I purposely move my head. I even use it to move for the glasses, and that will be important when we start using face swap. It's how well it can control it. Okay, let's try one more time.
Why don't bananas ever get lonely? Because they hang out in bunches.
It definitely mouth need to be a little bit pre-applied, but I think with adjusting mask and with a mask road, that should fix some of those problems. Okay, so right here we have it my face. We have it face swap available, so we'll just leave it as default in this case. And let's go ahead, click generate. Depending on what card you have it and everything, it may take a little bit time. Usually, let me preview right here. I have it some debugging stuff coming out, and okay, so right here is done. Notice because overlay this face over lost some mustache and some of the beard, but lips become much better because for some reason it just doesn't like this. Okay, and right here we can preview.
Bananas, bananas. Why do bananas cross the road? To peel off.
Okay, let's make a little bit bigger. I'll go inside the output. By the way, just let you know, if you render another ones, it does not create subversions. It actually will override them. So if you want to save the video, be sure you're going inside your output. We have it video enhanced after everything, and rename this or copy in different path because otherwise it will just replace when you generate next time. So it does not create subversions of the videos. Okay, let's go right here.
Bananas,
click.
Bananas. Why do bananas?
Notice like right here what's happening. If we go a little bit back, you can see in some cases we have, there you go, mustache coming. So you will have some of those problems which probably can work out, but generally it's clean. And I'm looking on the lips, and lips become very nice. Notice also eyes and behind glasses, like right here, it's did not bad job to replacing on this. And of course have a little bit beard, chin. And this one is what's happening with a padding and a blurring around. So this is what area going. But I think generalists actually did a very good job. I notice if you go frame by frame, some lips is a little bit changing. So a little bit adjusting, but generally did actually very nice, clean job on a face, swapping and removing. Okay. Casa is it's very nicely done. It's very simple, very easy to use. Of course, you can play around, and actually I should use it. Jane, I like that one a little bit better, but you can modify and playing. Definitely will work a little bit more with these. Try to set with all settings to create some fun animations. But now let's say you don't like to use run in Stable Diffusion. You want to create maybe by standalone to remove some of this overhead and everything. So for this, you want to download the application, which will available for you if you're going to Patreon website. Again, link down below. Register, I say the older version for free, which is very generous. Thanks for this. Newer one, you want to become the membership to get that. And down below, if you scroll down here, you'll notice it's have it 0.1 available. And you just click to download a zip file. And after zip file, you also can look on tutorials or going on a Discord. I do recommend also follow instructions on README. It's very well done instructions. Actually, technically, what I will say, this is one of the better documented applications, or the extensions, one of the better documented, because in a video that they're going over settings, they explain very well. So which is actually very, I won't say unusual, but yeah, sometimes kind of nice. Okay, so let's go to the README file and we'll just go over installations and most specifically the points that you need to pay attention. And this is what I found for me, it was kind of a little bit special to pay attention to them. Okay, this is straightforward. You have updates, all this information is going down. Windows installations, what I have it run on the Windows, so we'll go with this. You need to install Visual Studio, and I do have it installed on my machine, and I will actually recommend, if you not yet have Visual Studio installed, but you want to spend a little bit more time working with a Stable Diffusion as local installation and everything, I do recommend for you to install Visual Studio, because almost any face swapping or other ones, they will utilize libraries from the Visual Studio and developing environment as well. So this is straightforward Visual Studio. Again, links down below if you need it. Go install Stable Diffusion, install the Python, Git, and CUDA. I'll show you about CUDA to install it already, just in case, again, you're going to CUDA download kit and install it from this. If you want downloaded Python, you can go to python.org, download it, and download versions. You can download it 3.12 latest versions. Personally, I usually install whatever versions it's required for the applications. And if you install Python local on those installations, then you can have it multiple versions. Reasoning for this, sometimes libraries that using by developers maybe utilize older libraries or older version of the Python and Python libraries that not yet changed. And trust me, you have a lot of problems sometimes if you try to upgrade. And because I'm a geek, I'm programmer, but in real life as well, and like we have problems, we upgraded to latest Rubies, and certainly our code stopped working. So because the libraries and all this stuff. So just general, try to keep it to the versions that is requested by this. And of course, next you want to go and install Git library. It's on git.com. After this, when you install it, well, let's go back to our installation files. Yes, so we'll go back right here. When we install this, install Git, install Python, those are straightforward. Be sure you go inside this cmd command prompt, is what I did before, and run to version verification so you have it, those ones. If you don't have them for some reason, did not find, before panicking, I do recommend, like what's happened with mine NVIDIA, restart your computer, because sometimes environment not yet ready till all OS restarted. In some cases they will, in some cases it won't. So don't panic if they're not found, just restart the machine in this case. Okay, next, there are also instructions if you're using Macintosh, or which is kind of very nice for Mac OS if you need it. This general. Also, this is next point. It's what I was saying about you creating special API keys to access repository, and this is needed for the voice. So you need to create your access token. If you use an automatic 11.11 installation, you should already have it talking installed there by using another ones in settings. But in standalone, you do need kind of install it. And beside that, you actually need to go and modify the API key JSON file, which is should locate it. Okay, let's find where is my. Okay, right here, wave2lips. If we're going in a root wave2lips, right here you can see a file called API keys JSON file. And if we open this file, you'll notice you have it keys, and this is my key, which is blur out currently, but you can have it your own token key. Just put it inside here, and that save this file, and it should provide access to the Hugging Face to download necessary stuff. Okay, after you install it, you will run the file, and it will be wavelinks. Okay, sorry, I'm skipping, for some reason I'm not all there in line. Okay, yes, so you download it, you download a zip, you unzip in directory, you run through all these settings after. So right here you install path, you take a zip file from here, you download it, you open the file. Inside the file you'll have it exactly the same files. This one you just drag and drop them or wherever you need it in your directory where you want to wave2lips located. After this, after you restart and everything, you want to modify your API key JSON file. After this is done, you want to run wave2lips studio batch file, and that file will perform check, and it will also going with this requirement file. And here you can see in requirement, it's still all libraries, everything that is needed. And this will take time. So if you, I don't know, drink coffee, smoke cigar, dancing jazz, whatever you're doing, just take that break and do it, okay? Because that will take a little bit time. And after one is completed, go back and it should be running for you. So when it's run, let me run this one again here, and okay, that will take a little bit time because utilizing GPU. You should have this appear, and it says there you go, running on local port 761. Mine is, if you notice, this one is old 760. So let me close this one. Okay, and I will just click and open the new one. Okay, one thing what I noticed, when it did not install properly, was some problems going in a project drop down. I did not have right one. I did not have anything. So when it's come up and says default by itself, it's meaning it's installed. Also right here, project, you can see it's analyze, out, debug, default. So it's have all of them. And remember, this is 0.1. It's older versions. You may have it newer if you are become paid Patreon and you download latest versions or updated. But general, everything should be about same. This is also run in a white, not in a dark format. So you can put -- dark, I think, and this will run this. Okay. Same things as before. You can see right here, you have it your video. You have it if you want swap faces. You have it additional resolution divider. This is smaller windows, same like from before. Align faces, if the face like a little bit on the side and you want bring, so a little bit realign. If it's on side, you want click align. Debugging information, same things, keyframes, all that stuff. And there's your will be video with the same quality and everything. You can see it's a little bit simplified version. If you have it newer, it will be look a little bit more like here, like in Stable Diffusion extensions. So the functions will be about same. Well, I think this is actually a very great tool, very easy to use, very good combining together. Hopefully you have it fun to install it and play around. If you have questions, let me know down below. I will try to answer if you have any problems, but again, I will highly recommend for you to join Discord and other chat or forum directly from the the side lip from here. You can see they have a Discord there to ask some of these questions. Well, let me know what video you created. Let me know how you find fun. And by the way, if you scroll down here, I found some videos people created was so funny. Like right here, this one, Too Much Mask. It's when they take Elon Musk face and put it on Barbie movie. So it's quite a bit great job they've done. It's kind of very funny. I don't know if I can play here too much without. There you go. You can see it's quite a bit funny, but for the YouTube copyrights, I don't want to play all the way. But go ahead, check this, enjoy it, have a great time. Thank you for watching, and good luck.